Hey everyone! So in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys my top 3 personal money hacks that I learned throughout the course of my life so far. So hopefully, if you don't already know it, learn a thing or two from me and maybe apply it to your life somehow and do some reassessing on where you are financially versus where you want to be. After all, that's part of why we're making a living, right? To constantly find ways to increase our earnings so that we can live the life we want, explore the world, and do more of what we truly enjoy by taking back our time. So let's get to it. The first thing on my list is number 1, have multiple streams of income. So besides your primary salary from your main job, look for a side hustle that you can do. It doesn't have to be a full-time commitment. It can be something you really enjoy doing. So in my case, I've built a couple of streams of income for my life. I started working before I graduated high school and college. I was working as a print and commercial model up until I started doing an internship at this audio production house as a sound engineer, where I discovered that I had the talent for voice acting. So with that, I landed a couple of jobs doing voiceovers for radio and TV commercials. And being exposed to this industry at a young age unlocked my interest in photography, videography, and being behind the scenes more. So I worked as an editor and videographer for this company called Midnight Bonkers, and we catered mostly to fashion and lifestyle shoots until I met my boyfriend Seb 4 years ago, and we decided to put up our own called Moldavar Film. So within that time frame, I was able to grow my online presence and turned my hobby of taking photos and videos into earnings by posting different content for brands on social media. I was able to generate enough money to have a little excess cash flow, and now, as of this day, it led me to putting some of my money into stocks and having a few investments as a part owner in a restaurant, and another endeavor of co-founding a business called My Smile with my amazing partner, Kiara. Bottom line is, having multiple streams of income is a necessity, and it's more accessible now more than ever. So the next thing on my list is number 2, learning how to manage your money. Tracking your income, your expenses, and savings. I know it's a conscious effort to do, but I've been doing it for the longest time, and it gives me peace of mind knowing that I can see what I'm spending on and how much I'm earning. And since I don't live with my parents anymore, I have to think about those recurring expenses like rent, electricity, internet, phone bills, and I use this app called MoneyWiz, and the entire process just helps me become more financially aware, especially when it comes to setting aside funds for the unexpected, because emergencies happen, so it's nice to plan for them. And also, please make it a point to have life insurance, okay? So the last thing I want to touch on, number 3, is get money back every time you spend. Of course, we can't just keep saving. We gotta treat ourselves and have personal expenses sometimes, right? And that's where my credit card comes in. My first credit card was back when I was entering college. I've done a lot of research about what the best one is and why we choose the banks we do. So for me, I personally use the Citi Rewards card, and I've been using it for around 10 years now. I actually have a lot of influence from my parents who've had Citi credit cards for 15 years already. And what I really love most about it is not only do they have a great spend rate, but they also have the most ways to redeem your points versus the other cards I've looked into. So the best advantage of having rewards points is that you can use them to avail different discounts and rebates when you shop. So me, I like making the most of my credit card. So when I use it on everyday expenses like groceries, electricity, clothing, or even new camera gear, I know that I'm getting rewards with it. Plus, I really enjoy getting travel deals. I know it's not a good idea to travel right now, but I'm already looking forward to being able to fly out again in the next year or so. Since my credit card points can be converted into miles and Citi's premier miles never expire, I make sure to keep using my card for the big purchases that I need, so I get to keep accumulating accumulating those points for the future. And I'm just really drawn by the rewards that you can get with regular usage of the Citi Rewards card. So now I literally use my card on most, if not all, of my expenses. And I simply use the Citi mobile app to track my spending and the points that I'm earning. So with that said, I just wanted to pass on some of my own tips and tricks to you all, especially in terms of maximizing your own credit cards based on juggling a career and business at the same time. Because honestly, these days, it's really been a real avenue for me to manage my investments and keep my entrepreneurial endeavors running. So Citi's Member Get Member program opens you up to a possible 5,000 reward if you refer your friends. So to apply or find out more, you can just use the link in my bio. I hope that everything that I said will help shine light on getting yourself a credit card, because honestly, it's super convenient and rewarding. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!